Think your backyard is too small for a garden? Think again. Today, we're unlocking genius space-saving ideas that turn even the tiniest outdoor space into a lush, stylish retreat you'll love showing off. From walls that grow plants to hidden corners you never knew you had. These aren't just tips, they're backyard magic tricks. And here's the secret. The smartest trick of all is waiting at the end. One that even pro landscapers rarely share. Welcome to Home and Garden Ideas, where small backyards get big style. Let's dive in. What if your walls could grow a garden for you? That's the beauty of vertical gardening. It turns empty walls and fences into green masterpieces. Think hanging planters filled with herbs, wooden trellises that let ivy climb sky-high, or even a DIY ladder shelf stacked with vibrant flowers. The best part? No ground space needed. Even a tiny balcony can feel like a botanical escape when the walls are alive with plants. Pro tip: mix low-maintenance plants like succulents with colorful blooms. It adds texture and drama without overwhelming you. And speaking of ladders, wait until you see what one old ladder can do in your backyard. That's our next idea, and you won't believe how clever it is. Your seating could do more than just sit there. Enter multi-purpose furniture, the ultimate space saver for small backyards. Think storage benches that hide garden tools inside, foldable tables that vanish when you don't need them, or even ottomans that double as planters. Every piece you add should work twice as hard because in a small yard, every inch counts. Quick tip: choose lightweight, movable furniture so you can easily rearrange your space for parties, quiet mornings, or even an impromptu picnic. And here's the fun part. The next idea is even smaller, but it creates the biggest impact. Stay tuned. You won't believe what a single bowl of water can do to your backyard vibe. Think you need a giant yard for a fountain? Think again. A mini water feature can instantly bring calm and luxury to even the smallest space. From DIY tabletop fountains to ceramic bowls filled with floating flowers and pebbles, the sound of gentle water makes any backyard feel like a private spa. Quick tip: add a few solar-powered pumps. They're cheap, eco-friendly, and keep the water flowing without a single plug. And the beauty? You can set one up in minutes, no plumbing required. But here's where it gets even easier. You don't even need soil for the next idea, and it'll completely change how you grow plants. Stay tuned for a space-saving trick that turns anything into a garden. No space for planting beds? No problem. Container gardening is your best friend when space is tight, because almost anything can become a planter. Think of vintage crates overflowing with herbs, mismatched pots for pops of color, or even old buckets transformed into vegetable gardens. Pro tip: use different heights and sizes, stack planters, mix tall pots with smaller ones. This creates a layered, lush look that makes your backyard feel bigger and more alive. And here's the best part: you can move them anytime. Shift them for sunlight, rearrange for parties, or take them indoors when the weather turns. But we're not done. What happens when the sun sets? The next idea will make your backyard glow like a fairy tale. What happens when the sun goes down? Your garden doesn't have to disappear into the dark. It can come alive. Add string lights along a fence, hang lanterns from branches, or drop in a few solar-powered path lights to create a cozy, glowing oasis. Pro tip: stick to warm white lighting. It makes your space feel larger, softer, and so much more inviting. The best part? Most of these are plug-free and budget-friendly. Just set them up once, and every night feels like an evening getaway. But here's the thing. The final idea might just be the coziest corner you'll ever create, and it could become your favorite spot in the world. What if your tiny backyard had a secret escape? Create a secret garden nook, a tiny corner that feels like it's just for you. Hang a hammock or a hanging chair, add a small side table for coffee or books, and tuck in some potted plants for a cocoon of green. Pro tip: use a screen, bamboo divider, or tall plants to create a sense of privacy, even in the tiniest space. This isn't just decor. It's your quiet morning coffee spot, your evening unwind corner, your tiny slice of calm in a busy world. And remember that pro landscaper secret we promised at the start? It's coming up right now. Here it is, the secret tip landscapers swear by. Always layer textures and heights. Mix tall plants with ground covers, wood with stone, light with shadow. Even the smallest backyard will feel twice as big when your eyes have something to discover at every level. Which idea will you try first? Vertical walls, cozy nooks, or glowing lights? Tell us in the comments below. And if you love turning small spaces into big style, hit subscribe, because we've got even more ideas waiting for you.